touch that dry ice. You haven't been trained.
I'm sorry. I thought you could just do it like regular ice.
Oh no. And if you thought that, you might want to watch this.
So tell us the safety of dry ice.
So, ending daytime Emmy mode here, it is a serious thing. There are some dangers to dry ice in drinks, and we use them as a garnish kind of for a cool effect, mostly around Halloween. This is a big time for dry ice, and we just finished making our first couple dry ice videos. Haven't posted them yet because safety's important, right?
Absolutely.
I don't want to get sued, do you?
Oh, no.
Exactly. And most importantly, we don't want you getting hurt, doing something stupid with dry ice.
No.
None of that.
We want you to have a safe, fun Halloween.
That's right. So I'm going to give you a couple different tips to use with dry ice. And a couple facts that might help you out here. See, dry ice differs from traditional ice in the fact that it is actually frozen carbon dioxide.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Carbon dioxide.
You learn something new every day.
So it actually doesn't melt, it evaporates. So it turns from a solid into a gas. And that's where you get that cool effect. Because this stuff comes very, very cold. Colder than regular ice would be. The freezing temperature of it is much lower. So therefore, when you throw it into a liquid, it evaporates very quickly, giving that fog-like effect. And that's what we're going for. But there are some things you have to be careful from here. First thing, gloves. Gloves. Put them on. Don't look so sad. I'm keeping you safe.
I like to live dangerously.
Gloves are important. Either that or tongs. You can get away with an oven mitt if you absolutely have to. The main thing is keep it away from your skin for long periods of time. And by long periods of time, anything more than a couple seconds is enough to potentially give you a burn. Just like you can get burned by something that's too hot, same thing would happen to you, something that's too cold. And as is the case with dry ice.
So what would happen if we took this dry ice, stuck it in a drink like we've been doing in the videos, and somebody drank it before it evaporated?
Well, it's the same concept as it touching your skin. As that evaporates, you'll notice that the cube you throw in there, it is, well, you know what? Let's demonstrate.
Okay.
Science class is fun, I got some apple juice here. I'm going to pour some apple juice in and have her throw in a cube.
Trying to find a little one here.
Oh, I got a ton of it. So when she throws the cube in, you'll see that there's a lot of bubbling going on. And when you look at it, in the bottom, you'll actually be able to see the cube itself. You need to wait till that whole thing is dissolved. And that's why when you're doing drinks, you want to keep the chunks thin, small, so you get the effect, but they evaporate quickly. You don't want your guests try and consume that too quickly and getting it in their throat, causing any kind of burns from the dry ice. It's really important. Now, one thing you want to note also is you want to make sure you're using this in kind of a decent ventilation area. You don't want to be sealed up tight because all that gas coming off of there that you're seeing is carbon dioxide. Now, carbon dioxide is not really harmful, but if you're in a small room and there's more carbon dioxide in the room than there is oxygen, well, you die. How else to put it? You don't want to end up like this dude here. A freaking skeleton. So, yeah. Just make sure it's a well-ventilated area. In most places, you'll be fine. There's no worries there. You just pretty much have to be like in a sealed-up camper or something for it to really pose a huge danger. But still, something to keep in mind. Not really a safety thing, but proper storage. If you buy, like for example, I bought a 10-pound chunk of dry ice. You can buy it in pellets as well. If you store that in a cooler, it should last anywhere from, 24, 48 hours, depending on how good your cooler is, how warm it is outside. It's not something you want to buy days in advance. It's definitely something you want to do the day of, because, the stuff just doesn't last. It evaporates, and that's the end of it. And it's pretty much, throwing in a freezer won't necessarily do any, it might help delay the process, but, this stuff here is chilled so far below freezing temp, even in a freezer, it would actually evaporate because, like I said, the freezing temp of carbon dioxide is much lower than, water. So that just about does it for today.
And our dry ice safety video.
Yep, dry ice. That is some good stuff right there. Hopefully after watching this, you can make some Halloween drinks
Safely.
with dry ice. Yeah, safely. Because safety is important. Even if it is, kicking back a few drinks at home.
Have a good time. And have a good Halloween.
Sorry, so thanks for watching this. Remember, you can check out the playlist for all of the Halloween drinks. And remember, guys, if this idiot can do it,
so can you.
That's right. Thanks for watching. Have a happy and safe Halloween.
Don't forget to subscribe.